Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. By the way, I know it's afternoon. I have been burning my candle at both ends for weeks now, and adding oxygen to it to make them burn brighter and faster, to just go. And this morning, I knew that there was a need for an actual Sabbath. Mondays are my Sabbath anyway, and the last couple of Mondays I've ended up not relaxing and putting the day off for the Lord the way I normally would. And so this morning, actually when I went to bed last night, I recognized that I had burned the candle out. And so this morning when the alarm went off, I just made the decision that I was shutting it off and I was going to sleep until when I got up. And that was going to be okay. Now, that doesn't mean I don't have things to do, and it doesn't mean that I'm not going to have consequences for it. But the consequences of not getting some rest and putting my mind back towards God in a proper, mindful way was going to be greater than not accomplishing a simple task. And so I made that choice. Today it is February 3rd, 2025, and we are looking at Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 11, and it says, "Do not despise the Lord's instruction, my son, and do not loathe his discipline. For the Lord disciplines the one he loves, just as a father the son he delights in." You know, I shared this verse lots of times, and I love it. It is, I don't know your name because I can't read the language that it's put in, but I want you to understand I still love you, and so does Jesus Christ. And while your derogatory statement is to push me down, I want you to know it's really lifting you up. Lifting you up in prayer to the one and only Creator. And so this, for those of you that don't know, I'm having a conversation with someone probably in the Middle East. And he's made the comment that I am an A-word and a derogatory term, and he says that I will be enslaved by another race. And so the reality is that may be true. All of that might be true. But it doesn't change the fact that Jesus loves me and loves you and loves all of us. And as a believer in Jesus Christ, it's my job to share his word. And that's what I'm doing. "Do not despise the Lord's instruction, my son," Solomon says. Don't throw it away. Don't get rid of it. And do not loathe the discipline, for Yahweh's discipline is the one he loves. Disciplines the one he loves. And that idea of loathing it, it's a depressing it, but it's more than that. It's the idea that you think more of yourself than you do of him. It is a self-serving thought. God is correcting me in this so that I can be a better person type of thought. Instead of God is correcting me in this so I can be a better servant. And the reality is, I need to remember that. I should never loathe the corrections that come at me. The man that made those comments about me being enslaved is now telling me he's a Christian from Uganda. And I pray that that is absolutely true. But no Christian man or woman would ever make a derogatory statement about another, whether they're speaking about Christ or not, in that way. Wishing for destruction for someone. I haven't talked about money at all, my friend. Now he's telling me I'm out preaching about money. I'm out preaching about following Jesus Christ, putting your focus on him and living for him. I'm about putting God first in all I do, in all I say, and all I am. If it was about money, I am definitely in the wrong place, because it's not what it is. And for those of you that don't understand what I'm doing here, I've been sharing this way for 5 years. A little bit out of the chapter of Proverbs that corresponds with the date. What God is teaching me so I can change. I get questions all the time, like right now somebody just asked, what's my thoughts on feminism? My thoughts are what the Bible has to say about all of us being made in God's image. And the reality is, right now, there are people out there mocking the truth about who Jesus is. Yeshua is the son of Yahweh. Yahweh, the creator of heaven and earth. Jesus spoke the world into existence. My thoughts on feminism has nothing to do with culture, has everything to do with the fact that God created us in his own image. Male and female, he created us. Do not despise the Lord's instruction. Don't cast it away, my friends. Don't make it about you, because he disciplines and corrects the ones he loves. And if you're not being disciplined and corrected, you may have gone too far. Something to think about. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.